Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you are coming across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, hey there, hi there, and hello there. You're more than welcome to come on in, grab a seat here in spiritual court. I hope that you come in with your spiritual seatbelt on. I hope that you gain clarity and truth by what it is that you need to discern for yourself. Whatever you don't need, just leave it for somebody else to take. That's just a recommendation. However, you do have free will. Nevertheless, I'm glad to see you. I pray that you like, share, subscribe, unsubscribe if you feel you need to. Whatever you feel you need to do, listen, I absolutely support you in whatever energy you decide to come in. If you're returning back to the channel, then you already know that I've missed you. You are my beautiful family. You are my wonderful soul tribe. Here we are under this moon, baby. This moon is mooning. Is it not very powerful? It is quite powerful. For those of us that are learning how to get through these cycles of the moon, learning how to get through the dark nights of the soul quite easily, we're coming to this very sound realization about ascension, that it's not a destination. There's no such thing. You know, the ascensions are ongoing. They're infinite. And even in our human minds, sometimes it's hard to fathom. Nevertheless, we know that we have to keep going. We should keep going. It is wise for us to keep ascending, at least to our highest good, because it helps humanity. It helps the planet. It helps the atmosphere. It's just a wonderful experience by way of being used by the creator of all things, right? Nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into this energy. I'm just going to freestyle it, y'all. I got so many downloads that I had to sit back and just realize what I was actually downloading for this moment, because they're coming in so quickly that I really needed to just go out into nature and get grounded. I was like, okay, spirit. So I started writing down what I was getting, because I was getting so many all at once. And then there's so many people that are, how do you say, trying to process this transformation. Mentally, they're trying to process it, okay? But coming to the understanding that the higher self always knows the way. The higher self says everything's okay. The higher self says, I'm safe. Whatever this is, I know that it's being divinely orchestrated to lead me to some type of divine goal, right? Be that for the moment, be that for a lifetime, infinitely, whatever that is, lifetimes, so on and so on. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and dive into the energy, because this is what I picked up. So I heard the ascension is not a final destination. It is not, okay? A lot of people right now are going through this really interesting energy by way of opposing energies that want you to see things their way. Here's the biggest, how do you say, it's not a wise thing to do, right? For anybody to be more concerned about somebody else's ascension than they are their own. It's a self-preserving energy right now. It's being, kind of responsible for self, and then I can help you, right? Because if my cup is empty, then how can I be of service to myself and anyone else, right? Okay, so listen. Somebody was really preoccupied about your final destination by way of your ascension, which absolutely makes no sense, because there is no finite destination. We just keep ascending and ascending and ascending. I've gone through so many ascensions probably since the last video that I've seen you. I know you believe that, because I know that you're going through the same thing as well. However, we're giving going with the flow type of an energy. This really does help things along in the atmosphere, right? You ever seen somebody going against the grain? It's hard to watch. Why would you do that? Why would you go against the grain? It doesn't make spiritual sense, mental sense, psychological sense to go against the grain with anything, even if you don't completely and totally understand what level you're at to this point. You will at some point. And just as you come to the understanding of who you are and what it is that you're at this level to do. You take on your spiritual assignments, and then you go to the next level, and then you go to the next one. This is how quickly the ascensions are happening, because the universe is saying things have to be balanced out quickly. This is what I'm getting. These are probably some of the fastest ascensions that we probably had since the beginning of time. Let's just be real. Nevertheless, the Empress is here. Libran energy, balancing out energy. You're understanding to let these towers fall. You're getting it. You can feel it. You know when you're in it. You're being honest about it. These are healthy towers, for you at least. For those people that were opposing your good, it wasn't wise. They should have been more preoccupied with whatever their ascension and or descension needed to be. A lot of karmics were descending and are descending by way of being too preoccupied, because they're sitting in this energy of competition, jealousy, you know, all those weird ass energies, right? Whereas here you are, loving, caring, and kind, showing that to yourself first and foremost. Now we're able to show that to other people. This is why the towers are healthy, and you're letting the bitches fall. It's really no other ways to say it. I don't even know how else to say it. The ascension is not finite. It's not a final destination. FYI. Five of Wands is people that knew that for whatever reason you're doing something that they weren't able and or capable of doing. I just heard not having the ability to go within puts them in this inability type of an energy. Two of Swords, blinded to the truth. Not knowing what's coming, what's going. For me right now, that Two of Swords represents lack of vision. Seeing what it is that you want to be at every level, right? Because these levels are coming in real quick, y'all. I know y'all can feel it. I know you're feeling it in your physical body. I know you're feeling it in your spiritual body, getting used to your new spiritual self. It can be a difficult process if you want it to be, or it can be quite easy if you just accept the fact that this is a good tower and that whatever is falling apart is meant to fall apart. At the end of the day, or at the beginning of time, or at the start of the day, wherever you are on the planet, wherever you are in time, whatever that is, you're coming to this realization that you play a very big part in something that is so great that nothing really can oppose our good at this point. Seven of Pentacles is nostalgia. Okay, every time there's a Mercury retrograde, the Fool is here representing Gemini, Mercury energy. Every time there's a Mercury retrograde energy, it makes you recant what it is that you thought you had peace with, right? That's all it is. It's a preview. It's a spiritual report card. It's a playback. It's a look back. If you will, if you might, if you shan't, if you shall. Some of us really don't find any reasons to look back at anything because we honestly have made peace with self to said point. The Fool is about fate. Is there people watching? Are they gawking? They absolutely are. This is for people going through their ascension that are welcoming their new person, welcoming their new self. Spirit is saying, you're out here looking very confident. You could look a lot younger right now for some reason. And the season, you didn't faint. And so you're reaping all the benefits of that. This is about having faith. This is about sowing seeds of faith. Understanding that watching those seeds grow is how you get to the next level. Because again, what you can't see, you can't be. So what are you envisioning now? Now that you've accomplished all these great things, now that you've accomplished all of these transformations, if you will, what is it that you're purging out, leaving behind, and or what is it that you're bringing in, right? One has to know. A lot of us are manifesting new relationships, friendships, love ships, situationships, whatever it is, it's all good and it's all healthy because you're just staying positive. The Moon is here, okay? Now, in hindsight, in all reality, was there somebody attempting to oppose your good at this new moon, full moon energy? There absolutely was. There absolutely was. Was is past tense because you've ascended to a level now that at this new level, The enemy really just doesn't exist, at least not in your mind's eye, right? You're manifesting new friendships. You're craving good connections, new friend girls, new friend guys, very platonic, healthy, happy, high vibrational friendships. People that can always see the brighter side of things, no matter how other things appear, right? We're going to call those other energies other things. Knight of Wands, this is about passion. The nightlife, it's giving me the nightlife. It's giving me social activity, networking, wanting to get out, wanting to have conversations, just new conversations. Somebody's really craving the new. I think that's all of us, y'all, to be quite honest. I think that's all of us. Yeah. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that just no longer serve you. Again, it's interesting because the death, transformation, and the rebirth seems a bit redundant by way of what is required of you. But in reality, it really is a different process each time because there's more and more and more that you need to release by way of the level, because every level requires some type of release. Hence the fact that the moon is here. This full moon, this moon energy, baby, there's no need to worry. As far as I can clearly recall. Listen, as far as I can clearly recall, this moon right here, honey, it is for a major purge. How many people do you know in the Divine Collective that were having those symptomatic spiritual purging symptoms? Stomach issues. You thought you were under spiritual attack. Your faith was being tested. No, you're not. You're not under attack. Your enemy can't even touch you. That's why they looking crazy and all dried out. Because they're all cried out. There's nothing left. There's no moisture. There's nothing that feels good to them anymore. All of what they thought they wanted, they were granted their wishes. But now access has been denied. They wanted you dead. They wanted you sick. You went through a transformation, right? You felt it. Okay, boom. You died. You transformed. And you were resurrected. And then you went to a new level. It gave you a new mindset, a new appreciation for life, new gratitude, made you want to stay in a high vibration constantly. So you deliberately chose your thoughts, or choosing your thoughts, choosing your words, watching what it is that you're saying to others, watching what it is that they're saying to you, sifting through information that no longer serves you, and leaving the rest for whoever is bringing it, for them to take it with them as you get into this ease on down, the yellow brick road type of an energy. This is what you're giving. Judgments here. The power to call judgment down is a very powerful position to be in. It reminds us not to abuse our power. Did somebody wish sickness? They absolutely did. Did somebody want to take your power? They absolutely did. Okay? But what they don't realize is that what they took with them was darkness. What they took with them was sickness. What they took with them made them a spiritual sponge for karmic debt. They got the energy that they wanted. It just didn't come in the way that they thought it would come. Because you're on a high vibration, you're walking in the light. Doesn't mean that you're not perfect. Sometimes you got to take a breath, breathe, meditate, pray a little bit, sing a little bit, dance a little bit, raise your vibration and balance this shit out. Let's keep it a buck. To say that, oh my God, I'm always happy. Well, yeah, 99.9% chance I'm going to do everything it takes to make myself happy. But there's still that rare 1% of the time where sometimes I got to balance some stuff out. If I get one of those weird ass energies and I'm saying, what is this teaching me? Where is this coming from? I have to do a self audit. I have to do a self check. It's giving Archangel Metatron type of an energy by way of balancing out those polar opposite energies. Okay. And being mindful of it. I believe that we're so sensitive to this point, to the capacity that we've gained by way of spirituality, able to harness so much light, that we are hypersensitive when the energy changes. We understand our intuitions well enough that at this level, these next levels should be quite easy, and they will be. No more suffering in the dark night of the soul. No more suffering in these transformations. by way of begging to prevent them and holding on to cycles that you really have to let go of. Yeah, 10 of Cups, soul tribe energy, collectively getting together, understanding and or collaborating, at least energetically, what it is that we need to do and where it is that we're going. We're going towards the land of milk and honey, and it's a very happy place. The fact that we are simultaneously carrying that energy currently in this time and or in the future, now that's magic. We're the real alchemists. It's giving me Egyptian energy, y'all. Something about somebody clearing out their Egyptian curses by way of their lineage is what I just heard. I'm getting Indian shaman energy. I'm getting a chief energy. I just heard yin yang energy. A lot of lineages being set free. A lot of bloodlines being cleared up from karmic debt. You're the catalyst to that. Knight of Cups. New energy, y'all. I'm just getting new friends. New soul tribe members, knowing who your soul tribe members are, keeping one another encouraged. Doesn't mean that we're here to get into your sick bed, but we're definitely here to show you love and hold a place of love and light. As long as my cup is full, I have that for you to give. But I've learned, unfortunately, the hard way, that whenever my cup has gotten empty, it's not been beneficial for myself or anybody else. So then I take a vow with self, my higher self, by way of my own self, United States of my own constitution, right? With myself, though, that my cup will never be empty. For the Most High says your cup overfloweth. Constantly will our cups overflow with enough energy, enough light, enough love, enough peace, enough abundance, enough resources to sustain ourselves and those people that we are here to hold a place of love and light for. The High Priestess, Two of Wands, choosing the right path, the Star, standing in your power, unapologetically, not curbing your enthusiasm, knowing that things are going on in the world that are unfortunate, but understanding your position and what it is that you're supposed to be doing. This Hermit energy has been quite notorious for coming out at every single level of our evolution, every single level, every single death, transformation, and rebirth. The Hermit has required for us to go within. Remember those days where you were very reluctant to going within? It was a scary place to be. Don't go within alone. Take your higher self. Don't go within without your divine spirit team. You need a support system. Yeah, you need a support system, spiritual support system. Six of Pentacles. This is the universe paying us out exactly what it is that we deserve, which is good news. Prosperity, divine love. It's coming. It's here. Yeah, I had a dream. I'm telling you that somebody came and found me and I was like, oh my goodness. It was so interesting because the way this person grabbed me in the dream, and I was looking quite amazing, by the way. I was feeling good too in this dream. The way this person grabbed me, it was so natural. This love. And I was like, is this what I'm manifesting? That's what I said when I woke up. Because I'm like, I've just been about my Father's work. I've just been really paying attention to dotting all of the I's and crossing all of the T's by way of what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Loving on myself and doing the best that I can to set point with what it is that I have, and just being in an attitude of gratitude and pure joy, right? Knowing that that in itself is a gift. It's priceless. You can't buy it, right? So when I had the dream about this lover, I'm like, ooh, he grabbed me in a way that was so organic. I was like, oh, okay. Is this new? This is somebody new. This is brand new. I didn't have to explain it. I didn't have to say anything. In the dream, I don't believe I said anything. I think it was what was unsaid. We were having a completely different experience on so many different levels. There was a conversation that was going on that was not spoken out loud, if this makes any sense. Okay, so back to what it is that I'm getting to, okay? Come up out the dream, Neff. But I woke up like, oh, what am I manifesting? And you know what that was for me? That was me consciously saying, hey, I've reached a level where I'm loving on myself so much that I'm naturally drawing in people who love themselves too. Because again, in my dream, it was not a sexual encounter. It was very endearing, but I felt safe to let this person touch me. I don't let everybody touch me. People can't just come up and touch me. It says in the scriptures, lay hands suddenly on no man. You don't know what the heck people got going on. I don't let people just come up, hey, how you doing? No, hold up, wait, hold up. I didn't cleanse my whole, essence, my aura. Yeah, I can't just let anybody come on up on me. But this person knew that where he was going was the right place and vice versa. And I let him. And I was like, oh, because it caught me off guard in the dream. I was like, oh, what am I manifesting? Because again, I'm focused on my Father's work. I'm keeping my nose to the spiritual grindstone. I'm somebody's spiritual auntie, mama, cousin, and some of y'all are the same age as me, and y'all call me auntie. I'm like, okay, well, listen. This is what I'm focused on, though, right? Nine of Pentacles has been a long time coming, so we're going to enjoy it. Yeah, eat slow, enjoy, take your time, laugh with your full body, your whole self, smile with all of the muscles in your face. Can you not hear me smiling with you? Okay? We finally have taken our rightful place, manifesting everything that we want, and it's happening quickly. I said something this morning and it happened by the afternoon. I said, oh, I got to be a little bit more deliberate, right? I got to pay a little bit more attention. My right ear is ringing. Well, let's just see why. Holy Spirit, divine ancestors. But yeah, that dream was intense, y'all. You know why my right ear is ringing? Because the ancestors are saying what we're doing is the right thing. Where we're going is the right way. Trust the process. Trust the process. Overcome yourself. Get out of your own way and allow yourself to just enjoy this process that we call life. Enjoy it. 7 of Wands. This is ancestral protection. That's why my right ear is ringing. The Hierophant, spiritual energy. Somebody is saying you outrank so many people and you're not even flexing your muscles. It's not like, hey, look at me. I'm a spiritual guru. Oh, look at me. I'm not. No, for what? Why? Because I feel like our energy, our essence is speaking for itself. There's so many beautiful divine unions coming into play. I'm really happy about that. I'm really, really happy about that. I'm happy that a lot of us trusted the process, even when it was difficult, to go within and just love on ourselves, right? Because that's all it was about. Good news, good karma's coming in, y'all. Yeah. Okay, there are some competitive efforts. I don't think there's anything you need to be concerned with, though. 5 of Swords is somebody fighting to get into your energy. That's giving me past energy, though. That's giving me a shadow. That's giving me somebody from the past that does not have what it takes to even be one of these options. That's what I feel. This is honestly what I feel. Somebody that's fighting other energies and or divine masculines and divine feminines from coming in and giving you offers. But here's the thing. They're in karmic cycles. They don't even have the spiritual know-how and spiritual rank to fight off a divine masculine, a true one. Or a divine feminine, a true one, from coming in and giving another divine feminine, divine masculine an offer. They don't have what it takes by way of spiritual rank. Whew, I just heard you cannot sit with us. But listen, that's just what the universe said. I'm just the messenger. The wheel of fortune is here. We're at the top of the wheel. Heavy on the Gemini energy by way of Mercury retrograde. Okay? By way of the moon cycles. Yeah, I got that download so clear. The ascension is not a final destination, FYI, and for your information, whatever you plan to do with that, I pray that you plan to apply it to this next level, because the levels don't stop. They just keep going and going and going and going and going. And it's so good. Temperance is here. The angels are saying you're protected. You're being divinely guided. We are being divinely guided. Isn't it really surreal, though, sometimes, though, that you're alive at this time? That you're in the world at this time? Isn't this surreal that you've been chosen to be alive, breathing, and well, at this time of the world's evolution, that the Most High saw fit that you would be here doing what it is that you're doing. Even if sometimes you don't know what that is, or you feel as though you're still figuring that out based upon wherever you're at your spiritual ascension or whatever level, give it time, trust the process, go through these death transformations and rebirths. It will all start to make sense. It will. One thing I know for certain, though, is that that wheel is always turning. King of Pentacles, this is about earthly matters. This is giving me stability, financial stability for all of us. Collaborating, brainstorming, building up one another's finances by way of just sending each other good inspirational energy, building up each other's spiritual rank. Like we really are in this praising, healthy praising though, right? Type of an energy. You know, like when somebody in your soul tribe says, I'm so proud of you. They really mean it. You can feel it. I really love you. They really mean it. And we need that. We need real. Real recognizes real. You know, I was listening to this interview a few years ago, actually, just on a little commercial break, that Beyonce was giving. And she talked about when she's on stage and how she's a performer. And they had asked her why she created the alternate personality, Sasha Fierce. She said, because I had to separate her from Beyonce, the one that likes hot sauce in her bag. I'm a country girl from Texas. She says at the end of the day, she says, I still got to take off, you know, this hair, whatever else, this jewelry, and I got to go home and sweep my floor. And my mother, if my mother tells me to do something, I still got to do it. She don't care about what the world, oh, Beyonce. She's like, I'm still a regular person. So she said she purposefully created this alter ego, if you will, to separate what it is that she does for work and entertainment. And she says, I always keep myself around people that have known me the longest, that I really can trust. She said, because I know they're going to keep it real with me. What was she saying? She knows they're not going to kiss her ass just because she's Beyonce. They're going to tell her, like, girl, I don't care. You saw what Solange did in the elevator. She didn't give a damn. Solange was like, it's going down in the elevator. What's good? That was still her sister. She's like, let's keep it real. Turn these cameras off. Okay, let's get rid of all of this glitz and glam. At the end of the day, you're still my sister. And so she says, I crave people like that around me when I'm not performing. She says, I need to be reminded of who I am. I said, oh, well, that's where she was a few years ago. I don't know where she is now, but I thought that was so dynamic by way of surrounding yourself around people that are always going to keep it real with you, that are walking in their truth, that are being honest, right? It's not codependent. Queen of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Something about, let me tell you something. Oh, God. There is this Queen of Cups energy and this Queen of Wands energy coming out, okay? Somebody's mother is about to pass away, okay? And I've been channeling this for quite some time. And I'm really mindful of the messages that I channel, how I speak over these situations, because I know that they're very sensitive. But somebody's mother is under judgment before their last days, or in their last days, right? Whatever this is, there's some type of spiritual inheritance that's about to be handed down to a daughter. Okay, I just got that randomly in the middle of all this goodness we got going on. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, the world. Something's coming to an end in the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's going over their life in review in the presence of the angels. Yeah, judgment. Whoever this mother figure is, yeah, she could have been quite cold towards you. Maybe you're not in communication with this person. This message just came out of nowhere. Woo. Three of Wands. She no longer wants to be at a distance from you. She wants to see you. She wants you to come see her. She's seeing you grow into being the high priestess, whoever you are. This is a random download because the reading is about the ascension not being a final destination. Give me just one moment, y'all. I got to get this card that fell on the floor. This mother could be all over the place. Yeah, very, very powerful. Very, very intuitive. Okay. High priestess. Absolutely. The Hierophant is here. This is somebody that's very, very spiritual. Queen of Cups could be a Scorpio. Queen of Wands is giving me a November Scorpio. Somebody with water and fire in their chart. Somebody's birthday could be November 12th, 14th, 9th, 10th. Okay, somewhere in early November, obviously, or right at the cusp is what I'm getting by this mother. She could have been very, very cold towards you as you went through your ascension. I feel like you were kind of by yourself, but you needed to go through this level. Okay, you know this. I'm just confirming it by yourself. It was a very narrow path. I think looking back, you're grateful that you had your spirit team. You're grateful that you got through this by yourself. Maybe there were moments where you were unhealed, you're going through the dark night of the soul, and you're mad, you're angry, you felt abandoned. Yeah, this is the end for her, she's saying. This is what I'm getting out of nowhere. This is going to be a collective of mothers, though. I'm getting a collective of queen mothers that have now been in a position now where they have to go under judgment of their life, right? Yeah. And they have to pass down these gifts is what I'm getting. Three of Wands, whoever they are, if you've walked away from this mother figure, if you're at a distance, if she distanced herself from you, she's saying, I need to see you. She wants to see you. She could be astral projecting or trying if she has the strength, but I feel as though this power is slowly being transferred to you is what I'm getting. Somebody needs this message. Seven of Pentacles is about past investments. This is what it's about. Something that she's done in the past that maybe she's asking for forgiveness for. But I feel as though if you've made it to this level, you've already forgiven her. You've already forgiven her. This is what she fails to realize, or maybe she does, or maybe she doesn't. I don't know. Yeah, Six of Cups, past. She was kind of cold towards you. Very cold towards you. Yeah. She's saying, I always knew you would be a star. You've always been my special child. Maybe the relationship was not always, so tumultuous. And maybe it got to a point where there was a breaking point. And maybe you're like, oh my God, what happened to the mother that I used to have? You used to be so sweet. You used to be so loving, so kind. Something happened that put her into this Queen of Swords energy. I think that in her days, she's realizing how difficult it was to know that you had to leave her, that was a part of your destiny to leave her, to go about your path. And she's proud of you. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah. She sees things coming in very quickly for you by way of stability. I feel like you just kept yourself, something about a marriage. Ooh-wee. Something about watching what you do for work. Okay, you could be a spiritual practitioner. You absolutely could. You could be a master, at least to this point, right? If somebody says they figured it all out, then listen, run. Because we keep evolving. There's levels to this. It doesn't stop. There's no finite destination when it comes to these ascensions. So please get used to these death transformations and these rebirths, okay? Until you ascend up out of this body and decide that you've done all that you're supposed to do. But listen, she's watching something that you do spiritually for work. Ooh, this is interesting. I might have to pick this up in another reading because this kind of took over the reading. But I have to be obedient when those downloads just come in because my right ear started to ring. And I feel like the ancestors wanted me to shift gears on this story. So here we are. Something about, she's watching you. Wow. She knows that Six of Pentacles, you're about to get equal give and take from everything. Money, love. It's coming in fast. Eight of Wands. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles is a husband and a wife. This is giving me marriage. The Hierophant, marriage. Spiritual, two spiritual people coming to union with one another. If you're doing something in the public eye by way of work, you could be a reader. Because there's a lot of spirituality here. A lot of High Priestess is clarifying the High Priestess, the Empress, the Hierophant is giving me spiritual energy. And the Eight of Pentacles is toil and labor, something that you do for work. She's watching you be a star. After she was very, very cold to you, she could have done some things to try to block you, stop you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, this person did something spiritual too. and you overcame it. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune is here. It keeps turning. She's saying, I've gotten my karma. This person is saying, if it was to be my daughter, the beautiful high priestess, by way of needing to be a sacrifice, or for the person that would have seemingly taken me out based on this karma, I'm okay with that. I can rest well knowing that. Is that something? Because she feels as though you're the best version of her. Ooh, this makes me want to cry. There's a lot of emotions here, y'all. I didn't see this coming. Ooh, wee. Death. Absolutely a death. Okay, this is permanent though. Like when I mean permanent, I mean in the physical body, like she's transitioning. Okay, death and the world and justice. She knows that things are going to balance out for you. Ooh, wee. Yeah, I might have to do another reading on this. I didn't see this coming. Well, listen, that's the way it goes. Like when you in spiritual court, 10 of Cups. Yeah, she's watching you manifest a beautiful life. If you're not married, somebody's getting married to their kingdom spouse real soon. This is coming in quick. The Three of Wands in reverse gives me somebody no longer wanting to be in the middle of something that could have been creating distance between two people. Okay. Maybe she didn't want that for you or something. I don't know. 10 of Cups, but you're getting it. You got it. We got it. Wheel of Fortune. We got it. Baby, I just had a dream the other night. I said, who is this? Oh, my goodness. My God. He had me speechless. And that's a big deal because I talk a lot. I was like, okay. That's all I said was, okay. These kingdom spouses, these love relationships, they're coming in. They're absolutely coming in. Something about this full moon is quite significant. Yeah, Two of Swords. 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Something that she did in the past. Could have projected some type of mind magic, mind manipulation over you. Yeah, she knows that you're coming into a union with somebody that's really going to care for you and love you. And your child. Page of Wands. Something about a father for your child or something of that nature is what I'm getting. Somebody's going to come in and love you and your child. Like real love. 6 of Cups. She did something in the past towards you. This could have been black magic. This could have been, you know, some type of dark energy. And it was like, if you're going to be the high priestess, I need to know before I die, you're strong enough. Get out of this. And it almost killed you. Yeah. 9 of Swords. Anxiety, depression, stress, suicide, all kinds of weird energy. And she's having to relive this. The judgment angels are allowing her to make some type of amends with you energetically. I don't know why they're allowing that, because I really feel like you've moved on and you're at peace with the loss. It's almost like I lost you long ago, right? It's still going to feel a certain way, though, when she physically leaves here. Yeah. Somebody's coming in to give you some type of an offer. This person could have had custody of your child or something like that. Yeah. Both my ears are ringing now. Oh, woo, somebody got a message. Yeah, ultimate betrayal. This person could have tried to turn your children against you. Something really made her angry. And I feel as though it was once you got from under her thumb and she knew that you would have to be independent to walk your spiritual walk. And you chose to take the high road. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Somebody's in heavy regret. Wow, the Magician is here. This person did magic over your child. Over you. I just heard you survived it all. Yeah, it's a Tower. Wow. Wow. If you've been distant from a child, you will have some form of reconciliation with this child. I cannot make this up. This just came out of nowhere. Well, this does really mean, I don't know if this is in alignment with the title, The Ascension is not a final destination, FYI, but it definitely does give us all this level of understanding just how powerful one has to be to ascend to great heights. Being the high priestess is a lot of work. And just the fact that we throw that title around, well, we don't, but some people do, right? To understand what it takes to really get here, or to get to empress status, hierophant status, overcoming a mother that was also a very strong, powerful high priestess. So much so that the higher ups allow this attack on your life to fine, prune you and tune you and make you strong. This almost killed you. I don't believe that your mother knew that she was being used by the Creator to mold and shape you into being somebody more powerful, the most powerful in your bloodline. Some of y'all are some of the most powerful people to ever be in your lineage. And so your divine ancestors are saying, what is it that you need? What is it that you need us to do? They're looking to you. Not only that, you're allowing them to rest peacefully. But if you awaken them and they got to go to war, they're going to go to war. The tower is here. Something's going to happen suddenly, I think, with this person. Like they're just going to check out. This is what she's saying. This is the truth. She could be sick right now. Somebody's mourning the loss of somebody. 3 of Swords, broken heart. Yeah, the Chariot. Judgment. Yeah. Well, this definitely does represent the fact, like I said, that the ascension is not a final destination. FYI, it's definitely a journey. And this to me just represents all of the things that we've ever had to go through to get to this point. But now this spiritual amnesty really keeps you humbled, I think, in the presence of the Creator. It's with great humility to be chosen, isn't it? In the presence of the Creator, you know, not in a way that you just walking around, oh, I'm in great humility. No, you just looking at the Creator like, really? Me? Wow. Okay. What do you need me to do? Because at the end of the day, you know, yeah, okay, I got a lot of money in my bank account. I got a nice car, I got a nice house. But at the end of the day, because you've made it to this level, you've gone through some great levels and understanding of value. What is of value, right? Things, people, places, energy. Good energy is valuable, right? It is. So I'm sitting in a 14-bedroom house. Is there good energy there? That's what I'm going to ask. If somebody says, come over and see my beautiful house, is there energy there? Good energy. Because that's what I'm coming. I don't care if I'm coming to a 1-bedroom. Is there good energy there? This is where we're at. We're weighing everything on a scale. Okay? Because the stakes are high, honey. The stakes are high. And baby, to lose at this level is not an option for us. It's just not. So to whoever that story was for, my heart goes out to you. Just know that you are inheriting certain gifts. The more that you raise your vibration, it's just saying this is the cycle of life. Somebody has to pass in order for somebody to continue to live. And then when it becomes your time, you're going to pass down certain gifts by way of the lineage. Okay. And so, yeah, this is what it is. But that last story came out of nowhere. But I think it resonated with the rest of the story. At least I hope it did. Because I just had to go with the flow and be obedient. Nevertheless, this is the message. I love you wherever you are on this beautiful planet. I will see you in the next video. Peace be with you.